Joining me today is my good friend and colleague, psychiatrist Dr. Ish Major. Today we're taking a deep dive into the effects COVID-19 has on our lives physically and emotionally. But let's face it, as the pandemic drags on, we are burnt out. I mean, Dr. Ish, it's going on 2 years now.
Yeah. Doc, it's like we're living in the worst zombie movie ever, and we just can't get out of it.
We are, and everybody has suffered. I mean, from the kids not being in school, losing out on athletics and academics and socializing, and people not seeing loved ones, and people losing loved ones and not having the opportunity to finally say goodbye to them. I mean, on so many fronts, it has been a disaster.
We're burnt out, we're exhausted, we've got pandemic fatigue. Here's how I know you've got pandemic fatigue is when I see folks living a life of extremes, right? On the one hand, you know somebody's struggling when they're trying to live life like they did pre-COVID. And on the other extreme, you got the folks kind of like myself, who are not living a life at all because we're terrified of what's out there, right? We're totally on lockdown.
Our lives have changed. We're doing so much less than we normally do in terms of going to the gym and seeing friends and seeing family and traveling, all those things.
The isolation, you're irritated, you're frustrated, but mostly you're just scared, right? And so that fear is driving us into totally different situations, but that's how we know the fatigue and the burnout is really burning us down.
All right, Doc, this is the big question. What can we do to combat COVID burnout?
Yep, a couple of things, right? So realize this is a marathon, not a sprint. We were hoping for a sprint, it ain't happening, okay? So you've got to take a time out. Give yourself a break from all the latest COVID news. It's a 24-hour cycle and it's going to burn you out. Schedule 1 day a week where you get all your new updates, all the latest informations, and then plan your next week accordingly, but give yourself that break, right? And then realize COVID hasn't taken everything away from us, right? So appreciate the things that you still have. There's family you can get to and talk to, friends, and yes, things that you still have around you that can help soothe you and bring you comfort. So really be grateful and focus on what's still here.
Well, and the big question, Dr. Ish, will COVID burnout go away when the pandemic ends, or are we going to see lasting effects?
Well, I think we're going to see lasting effects, right? Because this has changed how we do business.
It's a different world.
It's a different world. It's changed how we do business forever, and we will never unknow what COVID has taught us, right? But the good news is, as we're living in this changing world, we've got climate change, we've got all these new things from tech coming at us faster, but then slower. COVID has really given us a crash course in how to be prepared for the next big wave of the unknown that comes.
I hope we get a little break first, Doctor.
Hopefully so. COVID has been the dark gift, right?
All right, and yeah, we're all burnt out, but we need to use all those tools we talk about here on the show to de-stress, meditation, exercise, quality time with your family, giving yourself a break, all these things. It'll help get through the burnout. 100%. Great information as always, my friend, Dr. Ish.